that without growth at the entry level and the small car market in a market like India's, sustained very decent high levels of growth in the car industry are very, very unlikely. This year, the growth of the competition we expect is going to be around 5.5%. That's the latest projections I've been given, that the industry expects a 5.5% growth. Maruti itself will hopefully grow at around a figure of around 10% or so. And we will reach a corresponding figure against last year's 16.4 or something, which we sold in the domestic market. We will be over 18 lakh units this year. So we will be growing better than the industry this year, which is only making up for what we have lost in the past. And it's nothing very exceptional. We will still be below our 50% market share or anything like that. So it's not that something extraordinary is happening. But I'm also told that industry is not very optimistic about the next year. And the growth projections for next year are virtually at stagnation levels. And I think that partly at least is a result of the fact that there has been degrowth, in fact, in the small car segment, and India needs that segment to grow. So that is really how the industry is looking for the future. All our projects are on schedule. The Kharkhoda work is carrying on. The selection of the second site for the 1 million expansion is is a work in progress, if I may put it. And the end of the financial year is our target for getting possession of the land so that we can start work in the next financial year. The EV program is as per schedule, what we've announced. We will start production in 24-25, and we will have the program for having 6 models by 30-31 remains intact. There's no change in any of those areas. Exports this year will be at about roughly the same level as last year. This growth in exports will happen afterwards. This year, we couldn't really grow more because there is still not that much available capacity in Maruti to have any significant increase in the export volumes. Having said that, what else do I need to talk about? The rural market continues to be in a reasonably good shape. It's growing slightly faster than the urban market. They are both roughly around 10%, but the rural market is over 11%. The urban market is a little bit below 10%, but not too much difference between the two. And I think that shows a healthy state of the economy and the healthy state of the market. And I think we are quite happy with this kind of more or less even growth between urban and rural markets. And I hope that this system continues. The project which we had announced last time of buying SMG is on schedule. As you know, the postal ballot has already started and will continue and end on the 17th of November, after which, of course, the results will be made available. And then in due course, this whole process of amalgamation and reorganization, all that will start. I think these are the overall general comments I wanted to make to you. And if Takeuchi-san would like to add a few comments, please do so. Otherwise, we'll move on to questions.
Yeah, we can move on to questions.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. So now we will open the forum for the Q&A session. Our first question is from Shally Seth from Economic Times. I would like to request Shally to come forward and ask a question, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible, Shaili.
Congratulations for a very good set of numbers, sir.
Thank you.
Wanted to understand, we've seen a steep fall in the small car segment, like you also mentioned in your opening remarks. And at the same time, we have seen a very sharp growth in the SUV segment. So do you think it's a sort of a blessing in disguise for the company, and this will usher Maruti to a new margin trajectory, if I may say so?
Not at all. As I just said in my opening remarks also, I believe that a growth in the small car entry-level market is an essential requirement for the sustained growth of the car industry in India. Future customers for SUVs or sedans or anything will only largely come from people who have gone up from the entry-level things. We will not get large numbers of new entrants into a segment which is 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs. So I believe that for the long-term health of the Indian car industry, revival of the small car segment is important, and I believe it will happen as we go along. It may take a couple of years or so, but it will happen.